Uh, Obviously, it was a heck of a game. Two teams really fighting. We've got a lot of respect for Iowa. Obviously, they forced us into a lot of turnovers today. I thought their press was, effective. It was either we turned it over or we got good shots. It was kind of like feast or famine. They're just a terrific team on the backboard. Got double figures today in offensive rebounds. And they play hard, and they come at you with a lot of bodies. So they're fresh a lot. Obviously, Jock's a terrific player. Today has a double-double. We got great respect for him. I think their young guys are continuing to get better. I really like their young guys. I like, what they do. They're hard to play against. So with all that said, we're fortunate, feel blessed to come out with a win. I thought the biggest thing with our guys all week during the bye week was for us to kind of reestablish and continue to talk about who we are, what it means to be tough and together, what it means to give Illinois effort. I thought that we did that today and really responded and were pretty resilient, whether it was after missing free throws or airballing a three or, missing a block out, or maybe the call didn't go the way we wanted, or, a turnover, a foul. I just thought our mental toughness today and our physical toughness were really good. I was on the seniors about that a lot this week, and they really responded and spearheaded the effort. Young guys obviously contributed at a high level as well. I thought Hill, I was tough on him this week. I thought he really responded both ends of the floor and, really played a complete game, both offensively and defensively. And then we had just a ton of plays, and I'll probably miss some of them, but Abrams on the floor for the loose ball. J. Cole deflecting the last pass I thought was going to lead to an Ellingson wide-open three. Tijon's block when Bohannon looked like he was going to get a layup. Morgan's block around the rim. I just thought we gave great effort, and it took every ounce of that effort to come out of here with a win.
John,
Questions?
I don't think I've seen you this emotional after a win.
Well, it's a draining game. It was exhausting. I don't know how Fran feels. Obviously I thought they've continued to get better and played really well here lately, and we know how hard they are to play here. It's a great environment. It was a great crowd today, and we feel really, really blessed and really, really fortunate to come out with a win. But our guys, they show great mental and physical toughness. That's what I'm most proud of, is their resiliency.
Could you talk about the importance of Tracy and Jalen in combating the press and keeping composure in the minutes they gave you?
Yeah, I thought their minutes were good. I thought Tracy, diving on that loose ball really set a tone in the second half where he dug it out, threw it to one of our guys, and we took off and scored in transition. I thought that was a big play. Both guys really, Trace and J. Cole, made a lot of big plays throughout the game at both ends of the floor.
Except for like a 7-second breather for Finke, you played the same basically the last 5 minutes. How important was that maybe to closing out the game as strong as you did?
Yeah, those guys were playing well, so that's why we finished with them. And, Finke at 5-0 assist to turnover. That's tremendous against a team like that puts you under duress with their press and denial defense. And, I thought he was really good. And had a good way about him at both ends of the floor. So that was kind of the lineup we went with there at the end, and those guys finished it off for us.
It's a really great stat line from Maverick. Not so many points, but he was very active.
Yeah, I thought he was better in the second half for sure. I thought he really upped his effort defensively in the post. I thought they got it in there a little bit too easy in the second half, certainly aside from their execution, which I know is good. But I thought he really battled and gave us good effort. And you're right, whether it's rebounds, block shots, the things he did defensively, his awareness, his communication, I thought was really good.
And lost your first 5 on the road in the Big Ten. Now you've got 2 in a row wins. What's maybe been the difference today and that Northwestern?
To stay the course, to continue to believe in each other, to get back to, continuing to emphasize, a bye week helps you. Of the mental and physical toughness that's required. I thought it was, I thought our guys played with that today. But, really more than anything else, it's just to stay with it, stay the course, continue to keep getting better, take advantage of every day that we have together, whether it's practice or game. Today was the most important day. It's obviously the most important game because it was the one in front of us. So we got 2 days now to get ready on Tuesday night for another great challenge.
You picked off Iowa in the Big Ten tournament last year, sweep them this year. Is there any common thread or reason that you have their number?
I don't necessarily say that. I mean, each game's so independent of each other. They're all different. You know, I don't know if there's necessarily, I don't think you can necessarily say it's a pattern or there's some magic formula or anything like that. You have to compete and you have to make plays. You always have to beat them because they're great on the glass. They're great in transition. Like I said, they come at you with the press. They come at you with a wave of bodies. They're always very aggressive, and they do a great job. So we're very fortunate and blessed.
I think it was maybe even more efficient inside the three-point line than out. Is that going to be important for him as teams start to run him off more? Yeah,
I just wanted to take what was there. Obviously, got great confidence in Michael shooting the ball, and his decision-making today was great. And, he's continued to improve and grow throughout the year. I think he's playing some really good basketball right now, which is great for our team.
John, in a season full of adversity, what does this show that you guys are continuing to fight, continuing to
Exactly that, Brett. I mean, we're fighting. Those guys hear it. They know. And I think it's, fires them up a little bit. And, we got some guys who are fighters in our locker room. The guys have been through a lot in our locker room. So, they showed today. And I always tell them actions speak louder than words. But, regardless of outcome today, the plays they made, the loose ball, the block shot, the charge, Mav's block shot, Lucas's block shot, the deflection, the getting on the floor for loose balls. Again, that's what I'm most proud of. It shows that they fight, and they play what's in front of them, and I thought that was the most important thing today.
Time for one or two more.
And are you surprised that the rebounding battle came out even?
Yeah, it's hard to do against them, Rob. It's a great point. They're so good on the glass. They had 16 offensive rebounds in Game 1 in Champaign. Well, obviously, we talked a lot about that this week, and how hard they go and how good they are on the glass. So, yeah, the fact that it came out even, obviously that's an important, rebounding is an important statistic, and it's not easy to do against them because they're a very good rebounding team.
That 6-minute stretch in the first half where you didn't score, I mean, without maybe the defense rebounding from the Penn State game, are you in a position to win?
No, not at all. It's kind of what I'm talking about. Obviously, and Iowa had a lot to do with that. They forced some turnovers. They were good defensively during that stretch, but the biggest thing I saw there is guys didn't flinch. They just didn't flinch. Showed great resiliency, showed great fight, and played with that fight that we expect from someone that puts on that jersey. So that was, I thought again not to beat a dead horse, but I thought that was the most important thing that we did today was show great mental and physical toughness and have a resiliency about us.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Right out here at the end of the hall, Illinois players.